Hi y'all, and welcome to Yaya's Time Capsule. I'm Tara, aka Yaya. Today I made a video that shows you how to turn your work and how to tie off a project. I had some inquiries about how to turn your work when you're doing a project, so I made this video for all of my subscribers and all of my new subscribers that need to learn this. And if you're watching for the very first time and you need to know the very basics, I have another video that shows you how to make a slip knot, a chain, a single crochet, and a double crochet. So please feel free to watch that, and please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment on a video that you might need me to make in a slowed down version. I'm also learning new things, so as I learn new things, I'm willing to teach the new things to anybody that needs to know how to do that. Okay, so today I will be teaching how to turn your work. So I'm going to make a little sample swatch. But normally when you make a project, somebody's going to say, in this project or in this pattern, it says for you to make multiples of 4 plus 2. That means however long you want your blanket, stitch 4 and 4 and 4 and multiples of 4, and then when you're done with however long you want your blanket, you stitch 2 more chains for your turning chain. That's what they call it, a turning chain. So today for my sample, I'm going to chain 10 and then 2 more for my turning chain. So let's get started. First I'm going to make a slip knot, and if you don't know how to do that yet, you can watch my previous video on how to make a slip knot, a chain, single crochet, and double crochet. So like I said, I'm going to chain a chain of 12, my 10 plus 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so I'm going to start from the second chain from the hook. The first loop on your hook never counts as the first chain. So I'm going to count the V's, 1, 2, and I'm going to start in the second chain from my hook. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook because I'm making double crochet. I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then I'm going to go all the way down my chain until I come to the last. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. If you hear a little thunder in the background, it is storming here today, so that's what you're hearing in the background. I'm going to yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and we're going to do this all the way down our chain. Okay, so I am to my last chain on the hook. I'm going to yarn over, insert into the last chain. I'm going to pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So you got all of your double crochets. Then I'm going to chain 2. That's your turning chain. 1, 2. I'm going to turn my work. Okay? If you'd like to put in a stitch marker so that you know where your last chain is to make it easier, You can pop in a stitch marker. I don't really use these, but you can pop in a stitch marker to know where the your last chain is. So I'm going to yarn over, and we never start in the first one, always the second one. So second from the hook, I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, go into the next one, into the next loop, pull up a loop, 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, we're going to do this all the way down our chain until you get to the last couple, and then I'll meet you back down at the end. Okay, so I'm down to the end, and I have 2 chains remaining in my sample, so I'm going to yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. And for beginners, I should have said this at the beginning, but when you yarn over and you're pulling through, if you turn your hook side down, it's easier to pull through the loops instead of trying to pull. So when you pull over and you pull in through 2, if you turn your hook side down, it's easier to pull through. So this is your last chain right here on your hook. On the chain, I'm sorry. So we're going to yarn over, insert into the very last chain. You're going to pull up a loop, going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And on this side, I might use a stitch marker just so you know where that last stitch is on this side, because this side is hard to do for your last stitches. So you can just pop that in there. So they're fighting with me today. Alright, there it goes. So you'll know where your last stitch was, so that your project can be even. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to chain 2, because we're going to chaining 2 for our turning chain, and then we're going to turn our work. Okay, we're going to start in this 1, 2. You have to never start in those first 2. Always the from the hook. I'm sorry. So I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you just keep going until your project is as large or as wide or as tall as you want it. Yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to do one more yarn line and then show you how to turn it one more time. So we're going to go really quickly. I am back down at the end, so I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to yarn over, insert into the last chain, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do you see it's even, so you know you're in the last chain? So we're going to chain 2 and turn your work. And you're going to start right here in your 1, 2, third loop from your hook, third chain. So we're going to yarn over, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So now I'm at the end of my work, and I'm going to go ahead and tie it off like I was finished with my blanket or my project. So I'm just going to yarn over, pull through the loop, pull up the loop a little bit, and then I'm going to cut it. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull it, continue to pull it through, and just pull it tight like that. And that's going to seal your work, and then you can just weave your ends in. And I can show you how to weave in the ends. Okay, so I've threaded my tapestry needle, and I'm going to, this is the front of the work and this is the back of the work. So we're going to weave in our ends in the back of the work, and I'll just go under, you can go under a couple, you just go under a couple this way, and then I'll pull it through. You don't want to pull it too, it's because you don't want this to pull, so I don't pull it through too many. And then here on the, when you get down here, you can pull it through a few because you're in a line, in a row, one of the rows that you crocheted, so I can pull it through the row. Okay, pull it to where my little yarn's out. Okay, and then you're gonna go back the opposite direction in the same, but you're gonna, I like to skip one of the loops that I went through and go back through all of the loops this way. Okay, I'll pull it through. Okay, and then I'm going to go one more time, that way it's weaved in. My last one is here, and I'm going to go this way through this little bit here, and then pull it through, and then you can trim this little piece off. Be sure you don't cut your work. Now just trim that little piece off, and then your end here is woven into your project. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.